Loud and clear. So what are we doing with that? This?
That's what you put on it, right?
Okay. And what was it originally? I don't know, about 3, wasn't it? Close to. It's a lot. Anyway. Are we on?
We're on.
We are on. 18th?
It's the 18th. That's
18th. It's more than halfway through the month, Tammy.
I know.
Oh, and we have to tell people where we are. We are in the fabulous studios at Cherished Pieces in Tillsonburg, Ontario. Just in case you're joining us and you don't know, like, where are these ladies from? Where are they? How would we find them?
There's this little town off the 401 south of London.
And you know, our little town is not
growing.
Yeah, it's not so little anymore.
But there is a lot of people moving here. Looks like there's a lot of people on already.
Oh, there's Lori Dretzler and Sandra. Oh, look at that.
She's still
Sandra. Yeah, some of my nurses stayed overnight.
Already.
There's Erica. We're going to see you soon. And Tracy. Oh,
Ernie.
Rhonda.
Rhonda. We haven't seen you in a while, Rhonda. Where are you?
Oh, and Karen. Good morning, Karen. It's just so nice to see you all. And there's Allison and Lorraine. Lorraine was here for a class yesterday, I saw. Yes. And Christine. Oh, crispy fall morning, says Mary Weber. There's Shelley. She was at our retreat. And Jane.
Oh, it's going so fast. It's hurting my eyes.
Glenna. Yeah, you guys are just roaring in.
That's good.
So we had another lovely retreat at the Elmhurst. And there was a lot that got accomplished. And not very much by me, because I didn't bring my extra projects, so got stuck without being short on some fabric. And but Carmen, sitting beside me, finished 2 quilts and a very large table runner. I mean, zoom, 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 and of course, all perfect. She had one kit that she had discovered that she had 12 years ago in a box, and she went, "Oh, maybe I'll just bring this." It was really pretty.
Well,
you'll have to see
it.
You'll see it at the show and share.
Okay.
It is really pretty. But it had like a ton of pieces. Like, these people were just, some of the machines were just humming. And it's a nice hum when you hear a lot of machines just sewing away. So it was good times. There's Betty Smith Vaughn. Oh, good morning, good morning. So, you have some door prizes, Miss Tammy. Our Vanna.
All right, I have a zipper pouch, a little olive green. That came out of my sewing room. Side note. But this is a little pouch that does the Ohio Star. There's embroidery thread and stuff in there. And I did find a little kit in my sewing stash that I'm never going to get to. So I thought somebody else should do it. I opened it and looked at it. And I'm like, oh, it'll be 100 years before I get to it.
It's laser cut, though.
I know.
So that's a little laser cut bird and birdhouse. That's a lovely
It'll be cute. Whoever does it, you'll have fun. And then I have these bright, colorful fat quarters. There's 8 of them. Lots of bright colors.
You did pick some nice bright ones.
Yeah, look at that. Anyway, make a comment, and then we will draw for the names at the end.
Somebody just said, I hope you had a nice birthday. Keep celebrating every day.
Yeah, I did have a nice birthday.
And there was cake.
There was cake. Yes, I made sure I got extra, too.
Good.
All right. Well, our table's kind of full.
Where would you like to start?
Maybe we should clear all this off.
Since you've got everything organized. Okay. Let's, maybe we'll do a close-up here. Somebody at the October...
The beginning of October?
The beginning of October. Like, it would have been September 29th, October 1st, maybe, something like that. Left this behind at the retreat. Looks like there was something that they had to keep things from
maybe
slipping.
their pedal, their floor pedal.
Maybe. Anyway, we thought we would show that in case you're watching.
If you're missing it, we have it.
We have it, and we're happy to return it to you.
We also got out some little kits. It's that time of year again where you might be starting to think of some little hand work kits to keep you busy while you're in front of the TV.
Just kind of prepping for Christmas. These are all little Christmas ornaments, aren't they?
Yes. So they have everything in the kit. You do have to cut out your own little shapes, except for these two. These are already pre-cut. The little gingerbread ones are so cute. And all the instructions and floss and everything are in there. And so this one's 20, this one's 17. This one's $29.95, and these are little gnomes. Different little gnomes. And these are little mugs with the words on them. And that one's $29.95 as well.
There's some cute little Christmas ideas here to get you in the mood.
All wrapped up. This is a Missouri Star pattern.
And that one is 10.
A 10, yep. And then under the tree, it's a table runner. Uses 5-inch squares. That's 15.
And then this one has just been adorable.
Well, somebody brought this into the class yesterday, and it piqued interest from a couple other people. So we're like, oh, we still have a few patterns. They're $19.95. And
we had done this a couple of years ago, I think, as an applique class.
Mm-hmm. And so you can use these as a table topper, or you could use it as a tree skirt just by cutting out the center.
And we finally got in our quilted witch patterns, hot off the press. And I think we have 2 that are unspoken for it in stock. We can get some more. So this is a project, just given how late the whole pattern has come out, that we know won't be completed this year, but it'll be nice for next year. And it's $27.99. It's designed by Lori Holt.
It's basically a book, like a booklet.
Yeah, it's well done. But there's lots of things that you could pull out of there and, do on something else, too.
Yeah, there's the cat in there.
Mm-hmm. Some pretty blocks. I'll be looking forward to seeing some of these made up.
Okay.
And then we have a kit here. I'll have to open this. This is, I think it was called Cynthia's Garden. It is. And it was a block of the month. And you can see there's all these pretty flowers, and we have them all kitted up with the wool. And there is the finishing kit. And we have decided to knock it down to $100. So if you work with wool, and it's a good size quilt, it works up to be 32 by 40, and the blocks are 8 by 8.
And the background is in there. It's not wool. It's just a nice made with cotton.
Yep.
But everything's there to do the top. That's an amazing deal.
So if that is something that you would like to do, let us know. There is one left, and we decided to gift somebody with that a great price, because it's probably a third of the price off.
It's a steal. We also have some new placemat kits that we've made. Oh, this is the new Holiday Flourish line. Let's see, pull it back a little so you can see. And your kit includes the top, the pattern, and the backing.
And how many placemats can you make?
4.
Okay.
And they're 14 inches by 18 inches each. So there's that kit, and then same pattern. There's these fun little whimsical snowmen.
Oh, that's cute.
Same deal. Makes 4, and everything for your top and your back. Oh, you have to provide your own batting, but we all have scrap batting. And then there's this fun little, excuse me, cardinal one.
Your poor Tammy's fighting the crud, aren't you?
Yeah, lots of people are too.
Mm-hmm. It's that time of year. I got my flu shot yesterday when I saw the doctor.
Oh, fun. So those kits are $45 each. And they make good gifts. They're in time to dress your table for the holiday season.
Mm-hmm. It's the time of year when we start putting this stuff together. Now, we had told you that we had in our tutu bags these nice cake bags that are to come in. I'm just trying to think what kind of view we want here, Arlene, on this one.
Do you want to go down for a little bit first just to see?
Yeah, maybe.
And then you can open it if you want. Yeah, so there you can see the pattern better.
So this is for the extra large, and this bag is $4.50.
And so most of you are familiar that they have lots of pockets, lots of organization. Not only do they hold your sewing machine, but you can usually pack some other things along to bring. And then they come apart.
Yeah, very nice. No, I don't think we need to open it. I think they've seen them opened before.
So there's the big extra large.
And then they have this cute little project tote. I'm just trying to figure out how this opens here. It's Tammy. It's kind of Velcro, so it could stand up.
Oh, like that. Okay. Like a little easel thing.
Yeah, but it opens up. So this is from Cafe also. So you can fold and store a prop to use. There's 18 plus pockets on either side to organize your tools and supplies.
Okay.
In the pretty Cafe fabric with that great fabric from, you know, it's just not going to rip or tear.
Like a sunbrella type.
Yeah, from Cafe, like from the tutu bag people. So, your tools or embellishments. So it's a great bag, and this is $52.
It's nice that it's like the clear vinyl, so you can see where things are.
So it's not a mystery. So you could prop it up, and then turn it on each side because it is set up with the Velcro to do that. So these have just arrived, and could be a nice Christmas gift for somebody.
And how much were these?
That's 52.
52? Okay.
That's the third time. So we also have some Celebrate individual monthly panels, and they are $5 each. We have different months, and we've kind of got them. We've got a nice picture on the front here of them, and they are 15 by 20, and they're quite seasonal.
I'm just looking to see. So like there's September all packaged on its
Autumn,
own.
yeah, and there's October trick or treat. So there's lots of different ones here, and I did see on Pinterest where somebody had put sort of a neutral underneath it, and then a whole bunch like a 25 patch, with complementary colors, and it looked nice as a hanging.
So there could get your creativity going on those.
Yeah. Do we want to do show and tell before we break into the demo?
Sure, let's do that. I don't think we did show and tell last week.
No.
There's Sue.
Look at that.
Very classic. We all love that one. There's Marlene.
Marlene finished her Zephyr quilt. Well done.
And there's Linda.
Look at that. Isn't that pretty?
All in greens. And then the little accents in the center. I thought that was neat.
Yeah, quite effective.
I think this was Kate, if I remember correctly.
That is very pretty. Love show and tell. Oh, Gina.
Gina.
Gina. She is amazing.
That thing is huge. It looks great, though.
It does.
It's a lot of work.
No, I think she's using up scraps, isn't she?
Yes, she's hitting her scraps pretty hard. Oh, yeah. Remember this lady's name? She brought this in, and we just oohed and awed over all the blocks. She tried to do something different in each block.
It was a different... Oh, I have it written down. This is something I think it was Mississauga Guild, and it was a challenge, and they had doing different blocks. So it was all different blocks and different techniques. And this is just absolutely, make sure you zoom in because it's really quite stunning. And there's a couple blocks there I'm going, oh, I'd love to try that block.
And the borders, we love the different borders. You don't usually see that, right? She just had a lot of fun.
Yeah, she was on her way somewhere and thought she'd stop to get a backing. So then we made her hold it up. Oh, Tracy. Another one of her great big quilts. That's so effective in those colors.
And another one. I think that was a batik. Yeah, they looked very nice.
And this is Tracy and her aunt and Mary. And when I first started out and we had our business in the house, like in our rec room, Tracy and Mary lived in town and Tracy's out in the country, and they would meet and come shop every Saturday. And then now Mary has moved to London, so they don't see each other that often. So it was so nice to see the two of them in the store. So it's like, well, we have to have a picture of the two of you. So I think that's a really nice picture.
It is. It's very nice.
But they have been joined by quilting. Look how pretty this one is. Who did this one belong to?
I don't know. I don't remember seeing
somebody
this.
sent me a picture. Oh, dear. Arlene's looking it up here.
Oh, it was an email.
Kathy Thomas.
Kathy Toms?
Thomas, it said. But
Okay.
That's
Very
beautiful.
nice.
It's cute. And this is our bowl class last week? Yes. I think our last one that we have scheduled right now.
You'll have to get her for another one because they always fill and they're always fun.
And everyone always has lots of fun. Yeah.
And they get lots accomplished. And I guess next week we'll show the pictures from Darlene's class yesterday. I didn't get those over to you, but they had a lot of fun with the applique class. And it seemed, oh yes, the Bargello class was before that. I think we showed that already, didn't we? The last Bargello class. I'm not sure. I'll take a look. And
We'll double check our pictures.
Yeah, if there's more, then we will show you next week. We like to show you. So,
Great.
Miss Tammy's been working away.
I have a little demo. Oh, I guess I could do that too. Okay, so this is my little demo for you today. It's just using a little embroidery hoop. And in the store we have, this is an 8-inch, that's what I used. And we have these bigger ones, I think this is a 12-inch. So it's just neat to, sometimes we have these things or we are looking for something different to do because we need a break from that quilt we're working on, or we're between projects or somebody's birthday's coming up and we need something little. So I thought this would be a great little organizer that you could hang on your wall by your sewing machine or wherever is more comfortable. And there's just little slots that you could store some of those tools that you're always missing or misplacing. So you know where they are. So there's like little pockets in there. So what you need is, you need 2 fat quarters. You need one for the background and one for your little accent pocket. And then you need shape flex, one for the background and then one for your pocket piece. And so I cut my squares at 11 inches. So I'm going to take my background one and put my shape flex on it on the wrong side, iron it down.
I love my Panasonic iron.
It's nice and handy.
It's nice not to have the cord in the way.
Yeah, sometimes that's a
It
fight.
it has a good weight, but not too heavy.
So you just want to make sure that it's fused, and we just love shape flex because it adds a little bit of stability without it getting too hard to work with. And so it kind of turns into almost like a canvas. So you could use a canvas if you had that, but we want to use our fun quilting cottons. So then we get shape flex. So you take your other 11-inch square for your pocket, and I'm just going to put the shape flex in the middle, wrong side.
before you iron that, someone's asking what is shape flex, so maybe you can.
Okay, so shape flex is a stabilizer. It just adds like the extra stability. We use it for t-shirt quilts so that when you're using a t-shirt or another non-cotton fabric that it stabilizes it so it doesn't stretch.
Yes, because this is all cotton, so there's no there's no bias in this really. Well, I guess there's a little bit, but so it stabilizes that fabric. So it's a cotton. It's really good for even like silk, to tame it. You can use it on silk, but it certainly, if you were cutting something like a t-shirt or something that's going to be stretchy, then you can get it to behave like cotton and incorporate it into your quilt.
And as we said, it's feasible on just the one side, and so that's the side you want down. And for the pocket, you don't need the whole thing fused. It would be too stiff. It might put too much pressure on your little embroidery hoop. Okay, so then we'll just fold that over so you've got your pocket. Probably give that another press. Now this is where you can have some fun with your sewing machine. You could play with some of your stitches. Oops, I think I cut that too big. But your shape flex should come all the way to the top. I think I cut this square too big. But you're going to top stitch across to reinforce your pocket. And that's where I would maybe do like a fun little stitch that you love on your machine.
Yeah, all of our machines have great stitches on them.
With like a fun thread. This is a confetti cotton. A little variegated. Just pick up one of your colors in your pocket. And then you're going to put this on the bottom of your square. This is your pocket. This is the bottom. Now, if you want to do the little dividers, this is where I would mark where you want them. I think I did mine about 2.5 inches apart. So you just kind of figure out by placing your hoop on, you know, like where would you want the pocket? Do you just want one in the center? Do you want the 3? You figure that out and just mark. And then you would sew down, but again, you could use your fancy stitches to anchor that down. I did it twice just so that there was extra stability. And then I'm just going to move this over. Let's just take this off. Then you would take your hoop apart. You would make this a little bit, oops, yeah, it's open. So then you are going to center this on your square, kind of where you want it. The other thing I also did is I anchored my pocket down on the side so it wasn't moving around when I was trying to work with it, so I could fiddle and then not have issues. And you also want your little screw on the top because that's where you're going to hang it. So you kind of figure out where you want it, and that looks about right. So I'm going to push it down. And then, you know, if you don't like your placement, you can pick it up and move it. You just make sure that it's nice and tight. You can adjust it a little. And then when you're happy with where it is, just tighten the screw. Might have to wiggle it around a little bit because it is pretty tight already. And then I would take my scissors and I would just cut, leave about a 1/2 inch all the way around your hoop. Then when you turn it over, you're going to have the edge, and I just took a glue gun and I just glued it down all the way around the edge.
And Arlene told you a tip today because you were telling us about burning your finger.
Oh my gosh, I was burning my finger every time I was holding down a section. And so Arlene's like, no, get a glue stick that you aren't using and use that as your finger.
I thought that was just a brilliant idea, Arlene, because I have burnt my fingers so many times.
Where were you last night? My thumb was so sore by the time I was done. I'm like, this is why I don't use a glue gun. But anyway, there's your cute little embroidery hoop. Now you can tie a ribbon at the top. This would also be a fun time where you could put ribbon on the back, on the sides, or like the pom-pom trim. You could sew trim on the top of your pocket. You could have lots of fun.
Yeah, I agree.
You could applique stuff on the pocket, you know, just let your creativity go wild. And then you can just hang it however you want.
I mean, you could make it and then just, you know, even put, like, not little flowers, but put something decorative in here, you know? Mm-hmm. So lots of ideas.
Yeah, so, you know, if you are getting a bigger hoop, of course, you're going to need more fabric. And then you also have more area to store. So you can play with those things.
Thank you, Tammy. That's a great idea. I'll take that because you have some more to show us.
We have some fabric. I'm just going to move this. All right. We have a new line that came in. Is that the top? Yes. It's called Origins by P&B. And it is beautiful. I think it's a good time for this line with the colors. With the orange and the...
So how much is the panel?
The panel is $14. There are also pre-cuts. So this is the 5-inch squares. They're $23. And there's a good little variety in there.
Yeah, you could easily build a nice border for this with it.
And then there's the jelly roll. That's $67.76. And then there is a 17 fat quarter bundle, which does include the panel at the back. That is $100. And so you get
16 fat quarters and the panel.
And the panel, yeah. And then there is yardage that we've brought in as well.
I just love the colors. Something about this line.
So there's the leaves, and this is $17 a yard.
Yeah.
Kind of like the branches.
It's a nice blue.
Let's do this next. And then like a nice focal that has a lot of the prints in it.
Yeah, this one is just, look at how beautiful this is.
And then there's this beautiful ombre. So you can see that's how we do this.
Yeah.
This is the one side at the bottom, I guess, of your yardage with the fabric. And then as you're going to the top, it gets lighter.
Look how beautiful that is. Oh, nice colors. There's lots of possibilities there. Hey there, Colleen.
It is very nice. It's nice and warm.
They are nice warm colors. And I think you had something here about classes too.
Yes, we do have some room in some of our classes still. The triple Dresden tree skirt, November 20 or Wednesday, November 8th, and Saturday, November 25th. The Mondo bag
With Tammy.
Tuesday, November 14th, and the featherweight maintenance class Saturday, November 18th, and then the twisted charm class with Louise Wednesday, November 22nd.
So check out our webpage.
They're all there.
Good morning, Connie. And and the quilt behind us.
Right, so I know nobody wants to think about snow coming, but we know it's getting chillier out there. So we have 2 of these modern snowflake kits left. There's 60 by 72 inches, and it's $85.
Okay.
Right. Is it time for door prizes?
I think it is time for the drum roll. What a beautiful.
Okay, let's do the little pouch first.
Linda Rolfe.
Linda Ruff, congratulations. The little applique kit,
Mary LePage.
Mary LePage.
Congratulations, Mary.
And the cute little fat quarter bundle,
Val Alley.
Val Alley, congratulations. Let us know if you're going to come in and get it or if you need it mailed.
And I know Arlene has posts them all always on our Facebook page, the winners. And then there were some people that hadn't picked things up, and she's posted those online too.
And some of the bin has emptied somewhat, so
Yeah.
that's good. So we'd love to see you pick up your prize.
So I think it's a good week for shopping for fabric and planning projects.
Yes, it's time to plan.
It is. It's a little coolish to be outside now.
Well, everyone that I talked to, their gardens are done. I think Cheryl has a few more things, but gardening is kind of done.
Yeah, it was a good harvest. And there's lots of squash and things available out there. On the fruit stands. I like that. Okay.
All right. Have a great week.
And we'll see you next week. Thanks for joining us.
Bye.